Hi, and welcome back to another car conversation. Today is the third day of January in this new year, so I am hoping that each of you are up and out and working on your goals, providing that you set goals for yourself. And because I know I sure am, I got a little late start this morning, but I'm just leaving the gym. And of course, I went to Planet Fitness, just got in an hour of cardio. And when I tell you I'm tired, please believe me, I am just tired, drained of all of my energy. And I just remembered as I'm talking to you guys, I have a massage session this afternoon, I guess, at 3 o'clock. So I need to make sure I remember that. And because I know Trevor's going to torture me, but it all works out in the end. Because, y'all, and I need this one because Monday is it. Monday, I go back to the big kids gym, going back to Gold's Gym, and it's leg day, y'all. So, and y'all know how I cook my legs, and it's been a minute since I've done legs, so I know that I'm going to be a little sore, and it's okay. I'm all right with it. I'm looking forward to it. I encourage it because then I know that I'm doing something good. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, and I don't know why these people are creeping along. So anyway, I just left, like I said, from Gold's Gym. Got in an hour of cardio just a few minutes ago, and y'all, let me tell you, I applaud people wanting to get their job done. I do. There's a lady that works there. Now, she's wiping down the treadmills. I did a count. There are about 30 treadmills in that gym, and that's a lot for one gym. But I'm like, why does she have to wipe down the machine that I'm on? Because the stuff that she was using to wipe the machines down with was aggravating my sinuses, something awful. Okay? Something awful. And so I'm thinking to myself, now I'm sneezing, nose is running. Clearly, can't you hear that lady and say, you know what, let me move on. I just wouldn't have done it. But, some people just, they don't think. And I kept saying, Lord, hold my tongue because I want to go off on this lady so daggone bad. But this is a new year, and I'm trying to just kind of let some things go. But that one right there, that was hard. Because like I said, I walked in there and I was fine. A few minutes after I got there, and I saw her wiping the machines down. So I figured, well, she'll just going over to, because where I was, there's 5 in a row where I was. And then in front of me, there's like 10. And then to the right of me, the other treadmill's down on that end. So I figured, she'll just go to the ones in front of me if she hadn't already done those, or go to the ones to the right of me. She had to get all 5 of those that was right there where I was. I thought, Lord, why me? But anyway, I made it through, and I am, I feel better because I wasn't going to give up and get off, but she was lucky because I'm trying to tell you, she came this close to getting a verbal beat down. And I have some stuff in my back pocket that I don't use often that I save for just moments like this. No, we not. I know this Negro was not going to try to cut me off. Are you serious? Hit my stuff if you want to. He can get it too now. Get tired of people doing dumb stuff. And are so behind me, but you want to cut me off and get in front of me. Not today. Not today. Anyway, I need her to get on back in the house because I think the devil just wants to see me go off and act a damn fool. And I'm ready for it too. Anyway, I forgot to tell y'all, early this morning, my mom was leaving out the house and she said, oh, guess what? Because I was in the kitchen getting ready to start making my cream of wheat so I could leave out. I said, what's that? I said, what's going on? She said, there's a deer outside. And I looked, and sure enough, the same deer I saw yesterday morning was outside in my neighbor's yard again this morning. How cool is that? And I don't know if I told you guys, but yesterday evening, there was 3 of them in my backyard. So y'all know I'm excited. So this weekend, I've got to go get that salt block. I know my dad said don't get it, but I'm a little hard-headed at times, so I'm gonna try it out and I'll let y'all know how it goes. So anyway, so today's topic of conversation is let them go. Today I want to talk about let them go. And you might be thinking, Michelle, who is them? Well, them is anybody, and I mean anybody, that you need to cut off in this new year. Them is anybody that you've been dragging along with you, forever and a day, and you just can't seem to cut them off. See, because everybody doesn't deserve to have a place in your day-to-day life. Well, actually, I'm going to say this. They don't deserve to be in your space, period, okay? And so I just want to encourage you all to start cutting off folks that folks that mean you no good. You need to cut off folks that do nothing but use you. You need to cut off, and when I say folks that use you, I'm talking about folks that just take and they take and they take, but they bring nothing to the table. Absolutely nothing at all, but they just constantly take from you. Folks that add no real value to your life. And I'm not talking about people that just happen to have a boatload of money. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about people that add value to your life. See, because you can have people in your life who they don't have a whole lot of money, they don't, and that's okay, but they bring so much value to your life, yet and still, like, they are a good source of influence. They are there to help encourage you. They are there when life has knocked you down. Those folks are right there by your side. You know what I'm saying? So they add so much value to your life. And not just financially. Financially, yes, that's always good, but they add so much value to your life. And I'm going to say this, if anybody that I allow in my life, in my inner circle, trust and believe they're there because they bring value to my life in some way, shape, or form. And that's why I keep them there, okay? But I'm talking about letting those folks go that truly mean you no good. I mean, they mean you no good. Every chance they get, they're behind your back talking about you. They're behind your back trying to see how they can take what you have. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about just your man or just your woman. Sometimes it's your job. Sometimes it's a combination of everything. But they're there because they just want to take from you. And that's the other thing. You need to let people go, like I said, that bring no value to your life, but they just constantly take and they take and they take. And it gets draining. And I think we all at some point in time have had somebody or somebodies in our life. They just take and they take and they take from us, but they add nothing to us. They just drain your energy. And this is the thing that bothers me. When you are down and out, you are just at your wit's end, and you need somebody there to pick you up. They're never around. Y'all know people like that. Y'all don't act like you don't, because you do. We all know people that you are always there for them. You're always there praying for them and all this other good stuff. When they need somebody to speak life into them, there you are. But let life happen to you, and they're never around. They never have anything to contribute, to your life. Nothing at all. But they constantly take from you now. They're constantly taking, but they have nothing to add to your life. And to me, that's horrible. You need to get rid of people like that. Why do you keep them in your life? Now, I understand some people keep folks around like that because they feel like, they have a need to be wanted. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. They're one of these people that they have to be wanted. See, I don't have to be wanted, to be honest with you. You really don't have to want me at all. And I'm all right, okay? I am all right. I promise you, my life will not come to an end just because you don't want me, because somebody will. But some people, they have to be wanted, and that's why they keep those people in their lives that just drain their energy. Like I said, they add no value, and all they do is just take. And sometimes they don't even see it, which, it's beyond me why they don't, because everybody else sees it. It's like everybody else sees it but you. What's the problem? What is the problem? But again, sometimes we see what we want to see. And y'all know that's the truth. We do. We see what we want to see. So that's all I wanted to just talk about today is let them go. Let them go. And them is anything. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It can be a person, it can be a place, or it can be a thing. Sometimes you need to let go of things. Some of y'all living in houses that you owe more on the house than the house is even worth. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Some of you all have own a car. You own a car, and that car is not worth the money that you keep putting into it. But you don't want to go out and get another vehicle because you're like, well, I didn't have to start all over. My car's paid for. Yeah, but you're constantly putting money into this vehicle that's not worth it. Why? Why? I'm confused. I used to think that way. Let me not say that. I used to think that way. And I'd be like, child, please. Because when I had my IROC, now that was a whole different story. Because when I had my IROC, y'all, that was my dream car. That was my dream car. And I finally was able to get one, honey. And I loved that thing until somebody hit it and totaled it. But I loved that car. It was paid for. PAID. For. You hear what I say? And I think I kept it like maybe 8 years after it was paid for. And I was not trying to start all over. I wasn't. So when my car had issues and I had to get a new engine, I did that. I paid, I think it was like $1,700 for a new engine. That was to put it in and all of that over at Oarsman Chevrolet. And so I did that. A couple of years later, I ended up needing to get a new, transmission. Because I wasn't trying to get rid of my vehicle. I got a new transmission and drove on it some more. Now, would I do that now? To be honest with you, no, I would not. I absolutely would not. Right now, with my truck, if I needed to have some major work done on it, oh, honey, I'm trading it in. It's a wrap. That's not paid for. I got one more year to pay for it. It should be paid off, I want to say, I think it's spring of 2021. My truck will be paid for. Do I necessarily want to go out and get into debt, getting another note on something? I do not. However, and because if for some reason I had to start putting a lot of money into this, it's out. I'm letting it go. See, I know I learned how to let things go. Some things it's just not worth it for me to keep putting money in, especially with a vehicle, because when you stop and think about all the money that you put in to replace major stuff like transmissions and engines, I could have took that money and put down on something else. Well, let me not say that, because I don't put money down on cars. I do not. I buy a car, I put no money down. When they say, oh, well, how much you like to put down? Nothing. Now, will that make my note a little higher? Of course it will. But do I really care about that? No, I don't. I just don't want to put any money down. And that's just how I am. And that's how I'm always going to be. But that's a whole nother video. But I just wanted to say, sorry. But I just wanted to encourage you to let things go. And last but not least, before I forget again, sometimes you have to let jobs go because they're stressing you out. I mean, they are stressing you beyond belief. And sometimes you got to let that job go because it's too stressful. I know it pays you well. It pays you very well. But it is just stressing you out to the point where now your blood pressure is high all the time and you're on medication for it and you become a diabetic and you're just a hot mess coming and going because of this job. Sometimes you got to let it go. And I'm going to end with this. Sometimes you've got to let family go. Now, that's a hard one right there. That is a hard one right there, but sometimes you have to let family go. You can love them, but you've got to cut them off. See, because I've come to understand that I can love you, but I don't have to have a reunion with you. I can love you and not break bread with you. And I'm going to pray for you just like I pray for anybody else. But I just realized that I can't be around you. You know, being in the same space with you just might not work out for me. Now, I am so thankful, as I said that I don't have any family members like that. But I'm just saying, you have, my mindset is such that if I had to do that, I've got no problems with doing it. And that doesn't make me a bad person at all. I just know that, you know, the things that you do just don't line up with where I am in my life, you know. And I'm of the belief that, you know, if people don't have time for me, I don't have time for them. Do I love them? Of course I do. Would I wish anything bad on them? No, I would not. But what I'm not going to do is run behind people, family or not. You don't have time for me? That's all right. I can still love you from a distance. So to sum it all up, what I'm saying to you is I want to encourage you to start letting them go. And them, y'all know I love the air quote, but them is anything that no longer serves you but forces you to serve them or it. And like I said, it could be a job, it could be a family member, it could be your car, it could be your house that you're living in. You know, whatever it is that's no longer, that's forcing you to put more into it than you're getting out of it, it's time to let folks go. Or it's time to let those things go. This is a new year. This is a new year. And what I need for you all to do is not go through this year doing a lot of the stuff that you did last year. And the biggest thing is holding on to people that you need to let go of. And even as I'm saying this and you're listening to this, you know in your heart of hearts, you already know somebody's name popped up in your mind. Somebody's name already popped up and you thought, you know what, it's funny she says that because I was thinking about fill in the blank. Somebody's name popped up in your mind as I'm saying this. So if you want to have a great year, because I'm going to have a great year. I had a great year last year. I think I'm going to have an even great, not I think, I'm going to have an even greater year this year. And I'm just not dealing with a whole bunch of foolishness. And I'm not dealing with anything or anybody that just serves me no real purpose. I'm not. And that's all I have. I'm ready going inside because I'm hungry. And I'm going in here and get me something healthy to eat. But I want to say thank you so much to my newest subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that happen to just stumble across this video or my channel and you've never even heard of me, but you saw this video and decided you wanted to check it out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tap that bell because I would love to have you hanging out with me. And those of you that continue to support me in all that I do, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I couldn't thank you all enough. I want to say thank you to all of you because I love each and every one of you. And y'all know the drill. I love you even when nobody else likes you. I'm always going to love you because I don't know, I just have that love in my heart for God's people. And that goes for some folks I can't stand. I still love you. I love you with the love of Christ. There you go. So it can be done. All right, y'all. Let me get on in here because, like I said, I am so daggone hungry. And now the old Michelle, I ain't even gonna lie, would have went to McDonald's, got me a medium order fries and a drink. But the new Michelle's not doing that. I'm gonna go on in here, find me something healthy to eat, and then jump in the shower and take me a power nap. Because like I said, my appointment was at 3 o'clock, so I need to make sure I am ready to go. So again, that's all I have, you guys. I love you so very much. And I think this is going to be my last car conversation until Monday. Like I said, Monday I do go back to work. I work from home, but I do start back to work on Monday bright and early, and I'll be back at the office next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then back to teleworking on Friday. So next week I'm back on my normal schedule. I will be doing a catch up with me, I think. Yeah, I'll be doing a catch up with me video on Mondays, and I'll be doing vlogs on Mondays and Fridays. So you'll be getting 3 videos a week from me. Right now I'm just not feeling the whole doing travel videos. I may get back to doing it. We'll see. And I feel like I'm coaching even when I'm doing my car vlog, so I may or may not necessarily do a special one for that. So that's all I have, you guys. Thank you so very much. I love you, and we will talk again on Monday. Until then, you all have an amazing weekend. Continue to be the groovy people that you are, because always remember, I am the grooviest person that you know. Take care.